Hey guys, it's Sophie and welcome back to my channel. This is my first video this year, so Happy New Year. I'm filming this on January 2nd, so I'm sorry that this video is up a few days late, but I've just had a lot of stuff going on, so that's just kind of how it had to be. But yeah, better late than never. So I have like makeup, skincare, books, shows, clothes. I mean, I just thought of anything I could think of. So yeah, let's jump into it. I guess we'll just start with makeup because who doesn't love makeup? But my favorite foundation this year, and I think pretty much everyone I watched this year, this was also their favorite foundation. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So a satin foundation is kind of like in between a dewy and a matte foundation. It's somewhere in the middle, so I wasn't too sure about it because I'm usually like a dewy makeup only kind of girl. But I actually really liked it, and it lasts really long and gives good coverage. It was actually my foundation I wore for my wedding, so that's how you know I liked it. And yeah, so if you haven't tried this foundation yet, I would recommend that you do. My favorite primer this year is, oops, wrong way, is the e.l.f. Neocide Gripping Primer. This is, I think, $10 again, and I really like it because it grips your makeup, so it makes it last longer. But I also like the niacinamide is in it because that's already in my skincare. Niacinamide is just good for like your texture, I believe. Like I think it brightens, if I remember right. I think that's what it does, but yeah. So I love this primer, but I also love this primer. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This was in my last year's favorites video, but what I've learned is I love to wear them together. I've worn them together like half of this year. So I like this because it like kind of like gives my face a more flawless base because it fills in your pores, but then this grips your makeup so it lasts longer. So I feel like these two together just work so well. I mean, at least for me. I mean, you can give it a try if you want to, if you have these products. And yeah, I just love these. These are my favorite primers for sure. And I have a lot of e.l.f. products, I just noticed, but I love e.l.f. So my favorite setting spray this year is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I just love how well this makes my makeup last, and I love the spray nozzle on it. Like, it's a really fine mist, and I love that. And again, I think it was like $10, so it's really affordable. And then the last e.l.f. product that I have is the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm. This is like $4, so again, it's like super affordable compared to like Summer Fridays or like Rhode. Like, I don't know, there's so many lip products out there nowadays, but they're kind of expensive, so I really wanted to try this one. This is the scent Strawberry, and yeah, I love it. I always have it in my purse, and I just love it. I actually got another one for Christmas because I love it so much. So this year I tried Shein for the first time, and She Glam, that's their like makeup product with it. So this is the contour stick. I absolutely love it. What shade did I get? I don't know. I got the shade Golden Sun, and I believe these are like $6 or $7. They're really affordable. And this is the liquid blush that is on their site as well, and I really like it. They're easy to blend, they look good, they're affordable. This is the shade Hot Topic, and yeah, I just love these. Okay, so my only skincare this year that I'm going to show you, because honestly I didn't change up my skincare really at all besides this. This is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Blemish Busting Toner with 95% snail mucin concentrate. So I remember, I don't know if it was early this year or like late last year, literally everyone was using that like snail mucin moisturizer that was like super slimy, and I just like couldn't get behind the texture. Like, I wanted the benefits of the snail mucin, but I didn't want that slimy texture. So when I saw that Peach Slices makes a toner with that in there, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that, because then you get the benefits of the snail mucin, but you don't have that slimy texture. And yeah, I absolutely love this. It just like helps with my blemishes. It clarifies and strengthens for even, clear skin. I think it was like $12, $11 at Ulta, so again, it's not very expensive. And yeah, if you like toners, and if you want to try snail mucin, if you haven't yet, you don't like the texture, I would give this a try. And my favorite perfume this year, and the only new perfume, actually no, it's not true. I bought one other perfume, but it's from Walmart, it's super cheap. So my favorite perfume this year that I bought is the Sol de Janeiro number 59. This has, what is it? I think vanilla. So the notes in this one are vanilla and violet and sandalwood, and I love that it's purple. It's such a cute color. So this is kind of like my winter scent. I feel like I have 3 of these now, and I want to get a 4th one in springtime. But yeah, so like this is my winter scent, number 40 is my fall scent, number 68 is my summer scent, and then I want to get number 48, which is Cherryosa, and that will be my spring scent. So yeah, I love these. And I know they're kind of like, well, they're body mist, not perfumes, but I know they're kind of weaker and don't last as long as like perfumes, but that's what I like about it because I'm sensitive to scents. So I like that it's kind of weaker, to be honest with you. And this is like $24, $25, so they're a little more expensive. You can also get the big bottle, which is like 40 something dollars, I think. But I'm telling you, they're worth it for a girl who doesn't like perfume and who's sensitive to scents. Like this, I love these. Okay, so we're back to skincare. If you want to see more skincare that I love, just check out my last year's favorites video. I'll link that down below because yeah, this is like the only new thing I tried this year. Next, I'm going to show you hair bows because I was not into bows really at all before this year, but then all my friends started wearing bows and I saw them all over social media, and what can I say? Now I'm obsessed. So this is a 3-pack that I got at Shein for like $3, and I love all the colors, I love the size, and I love wearing bows with my friends. I just think it's so fun. So bows for sure. And then I showed you this in my Christmas vlog if you watched that, but I got a Christmas bow at Target. Okay, next we'll do, okay, back to makeup. I forgot to show this, I'm sorry. So this is a little makeup cup that I bought on Amazon, even like spins. And then as you can see, it just has like little compartments. I've used this for other stuff too besides makeup. Like at my bridal shower, I used it to hold all the pens when we played the games. And I love that it's pink, it's so cute. So I bought a brush set this year at Amazon and I did like it, but these are the only 2 that like have stayed in my routine every single day because my blush brush like broke, so I needed a new one. And then I just think that this powder brush is so like soft, and they're pink and they're cute. So these are a couple other makeup favorites this year. Okay, next we'll show you some clothes. As I was talking about Shein earlier, I love these dupes for like UGG dupes that I got on Shein for like 10 bucks. I've worn them like almost every day for like 2-3 months now, and as you can see, they look pretty good still. And I want to get a black pair. I haven't yet, but I will. So if you are looking for an UGG dupe, check Shein. So these are little Shein sweats, and I absolutely love them. I have a matching top too that it came with. I'm not wearing it today, but if you're looking for like good sweats or sweat sets, also check Shein because I think I paid like $25 for a whole set, which is pretty affordable, and they're really comfortable, and I've worn them a million times and they've held up. So yeah, these sweatpants, big favorite this year. I've only had them 2 months, but I wear them all the time. Another favorite of mine this year is this jumpsuit that I thrifted. I literally thrifted it like 3 days after New Year's last year, and I was sad because it's just perfect for New Year's. Like, it's sparkly, it's comfortable, it's a little dressy but not too dressy, and I wore it this year for New Year's at my friend's house, and I just absolutely love it. I think I paid like $5, $8, $10 for it at the thrift store. It's like the Target brand, what is it? Exhilaration? I think that's a Target brand. And yeah, this is a favorite. I've worn it to parties, I've worn it on dates, I wore it for New Year's. This is like a staple in my closet now. Another favorite this year for me has been cardigans. I've always loved sweaters and cardigans, but I kind of didn't like cardigans the last couple years. I've been like only sweaters, because I didn't really have good tank tops. I should buy more tank tops because I only have like 3. I'm gonna get some more. But once I found tank tops I liked, cardigans were like back to being a staple in my wardrobe. So this one I thrifted. I think it was like $8 again, and it's the Nines brand. And I just love the green and the white stripes, and there's pockets, it covers my butt. So yeah, this cardigan was a favorite. This cardigan that I thrifted might be my favorite. I absolutely love this cardigan, and it's the Universal Thread brand, which is from Target, and it has just like cute buttons on it. Can you see the buttons? I love the color of it. It's really soft. So yeah, I love this cardigan. I wear it with a black tank top, with a white tank top. Sometimes I wear it unbuttoned, sometimes I wear it buttoned. I mean, I just absolutely love it. With jeans, leggings, I mean, it's just so good. And then this one I also thrifted, and I wore this, oh my gosh, at least like 10 times this fall because it's so perfect for fall. And I don't know what the brand is, it doesn't say. But yeah, I thrifted it, and I love that the sleeves have a little bit of texture on it, and the color is just perfect, and it has pockets. Oh, I love pockets. So yeah, cardigans were a favorite for me this year. I used to be like sweater only, but like now I'm back to cardigans, like love them. My last clothing favorite is this Sabrina Carpenter t-shirt that I bought on Etsy. I bought it just in case I went to her concert, but the one closest to me is in Minneapolis, and it was the day after our wedding, so we didn't go. But I absolutely loved this. I think I paid like $25 for it, so it was like pretty affordable. And I love Sabrina Carpenter. She's also just a favorite of mine this year, same as last year, same as the last 10 years of my life, really. I've been a fan of her since Girl Meets World. So yeah, I loved her album. I love her old albums. So yeah, just Sabrina Carpenter, like, she's like one of my favorite celebrities. Since we were talking about music, I'll also talk about my husband's music. I sang in the song Orbit this year, and we filmed a music video for it too, which I really liked, and it was really cute. So if you want to check out my husband's music and the song I'm on and the music video, I will link his Spotify and his YouTube channel down below if you want to go see that. And yeah, so Orbit was definitely a favorite of mine. Like, I like all of his music, but obviously I have my favorites, and that one has like become one of my favorites. Oh, I just realized I didn't talk about this. I'm sorry. This is the viral unbrush that I saw on TikTok, and I actually really like it. Like, it doesn't, like, I have super thick, super tangly hair, super like long hair, and like a lot of brushes when I comb my hair hurt, and this one doesn't. I mean, it still like tangles a little and hurts a little bit, but like not nearly as much as other brushes. And because the bristles are so far apart, it's easier to clean. And yeah, I definitely think this brush is awesome. Like, I understand why it went viral. Now I'm just combing my hair. But yeah, if you haven't tried the unbrush yet and you're looking for like a hairbrush that doesn't hurt and is good at detangling and is easy to clean, check this out. I think, oh gosh, how much did I pay for it? I don't even remember. I think I paid like $15 for it. Like, it's more expensive than a normal brush, but like, it's not too expensive. But yeah, look at just how nice it runs through my super thick, super tangly long hair. Like, I don't know. I just really like this brush. All right, let's talk about my favorite authors this year. The last couple years I've been back into reading. I've always loved it, but I haven't like consistently been doing it until last year. And it's because I needed a TBR. If you don't have a to be read list on your phone or just in a notebook somewhere, I highly suggest you write one down, because that made me just keep reading, because I always had an idea of what I wanted to read or what books I wanted to buy. So yeah, definitely do a TBR. And yes, so my favorite authors this year were Lori Gilmore. She wrote the Dream Harbor series. I actually have two other ones. I don't remember where I put them, but I have the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore and I have the Christmas Tree Farm. I haven't read the Christmas Tree Farm yet. I got busy this month, so I'm going to save it for next year. But yeah, so I actually really like these books. I've seen a lot of like mixed reviews on it, because they're like, oh, like it's just like a cheesy romance. And it is, like, it's nothing like amazing, like the writing's not spectacular, but I just read it and it feels cozy. And if you love Gilmore Girls, I think you'll like this book. I don't know, there's mixed reviews on this series, but I think it's fun. I think it's cozy. So these were a favorite of mine. Another favorite of mine is Abby Jimenez. This is the Yours Truly book. I also have read the Just for the Summer. My friend's borrowing it right now, so I can't show you. But I loved those books. I love how she writes. She sets them in like the Minneapolis area, so it's cool to actually read a book and be like, oh hey, like I've been there before. Because I feel like most books are set in like New York or LA or just places I've never been to before. So to read books where like the setting is somewhere I've actually been and know really well, I don't know, it's just really cool. And it's just like, again, she writes romances, but she also has like touches of like trauma, stuff like that. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows like the other ones I showed you are. But yeah, I really loved her books this year. I also started to read Emily Henry. I know she's super popular. The first one I read by her is this one called Book Lovers. And then I also read, Happy Place. I want to read Funny Story this year. That's the next one of hers I want to read. And I don't know, again, they're just like cute romance books. I'm super into that. They just make me feel cozy. I want to start reading more thrillers though. I just bought The Housemaid by Frida something. But yeah, because a movie is coming out this year or next year about that book. So I am going to start to read more thrillers. And I'm reading Emily Gilmore, Kelly Bishop's memoir right now. So I'm kind of getting into memoirs too. So loved Emily Henry and want to read more. All right, so last year I read In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. And then this year I read The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Again, it's kind of set in like that Minneapolis area, which is cool. And Christina Lauren is actually two authors. They're a best friend duo, which I think is really cute. And I just think they're fun books to read. And yeah, I like this book a lot. I want to read what is it called? The Paradise Problem this year by them. So that's also another favorite author of mine this year. So besides, you know, reading this year, I also did a lot of writing. Again, I've always loved to write, but this year I just specifically wrote all the time, to the point where I got together all my old writing and then like writing I've done this year, and I made a book draft. I'm terrified to like submit it to publishers, but I also made an SC Writes like Facebook and Instagram if you're curious and want to see some of my writing. Some of my favorites, so my favorite of mine is called Waiting. It goes, just because I was wilting, it does not mean I couldn't bloom. I was just waiting for the sun, like the moon waits for the stars. I don't know, I really like that one. I think it's like very poetic, but also is getting across what I wanted to say. So that's like my favorite of mine. And then the one that did the best on my SC Writes page was called Shine. And I wrote this one a long time ago. I think I was like 20 when I wrote it, or maybe 19 even. So it's an old one, but it is a goodie. So it's never forget how bright you shine, even when all you see is darkness. I also have longer poems. Those ones are my shorter poems. I do a mixture of like long, medium, short poems. So whatever you're into, they should be there. But yeah, so writing was definitely a favorite of mine. I will have those links down below if you want to check out my writing pages. Oh, for the show this year, one of my favorite shows was The Vampire Diaries. So I watched this show when I was younger, but I wanted to rewatch it, and this time around I was watching it and my fiance is like, or well, he was my fiance at the time, my husband now, like, what are you watching? And I was like, oh, I'm watching The Vampire Diaries. He's like, oh, is that one show? Like, he kind of heard of it. I was like, yeah, but like I honestly think you'll like it. Like one of his friends in college liked that show, and he's a guy, so like I was like, okay, yeah, like why don't you sit down and watch it with me? And now we're on season 7, and I definitely need to rewatch for the newer seasons. I know the older seasons, like 1 through 5 really well, but then anything after 5 I'm kind of like fuzzy on. So yeah, that's definitely been like our show this year. All right, the last 2 things I'm gonna talk about are kind of just like lifestyle things. Again, so I don't know if I mentioned it earlier when I showed the bows, but I've just been loving the color pink. Like ever since the Barbie movie came out, obsessed with pink, which is weird because growing up I did not like pink. Like I was always green, purple, red, blue, like anything but pink, essentially. So yeah, I don't know, I just really like pink, which is weird. And I feel like this is something I've been seeing on social media where girls who didn't like pink now love pink. And I don't know, they say it's like you're healing your inner child. I don't know if I believe in that. I think I just like pink now. But yeah, so pink. I love pink now. And then my last thing is something I started saying to myself because like I have anxiety and like I panic about a lot of things. So when like life gets hard or something goes wrong or I'm just feeling overwhelmed, I've just been saying to myself, pray, not panic. Pray, not panic. And that has been helping me a lot because like I am Christian. So like that's just like a little mantra I've been saying to myself all year, and I'm definitely gonna take it into 2025. So like that's a favorite of mine. Like just whatever you can tell yourself to uplift yourself, do it. Like just being uplifting. Writing has made me feel that way. Reading more has made me feel that way. So just like doing things that make me feel good is a favorite. And it probably should be a favorite every year. I don't know why I haven't been doing it as much, but I'm doing it now and I'm not gonna stop. Okay guys, so I think that's all my favorites for this year. Again, I'll link that video down below if you want to see my skincare favorites. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for an amazing year. My channel kind of doubled in subscribers this year, so yay! Hello if you're new. I hope you stick around. Next week I'm doing my Ulta haul, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. And then I'll do a makeup wear test. The wedding video should be coming. I want to do more mukbangs. I have a lot of video ideas, so please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more of me. Here are all my links. I also linked them down below if you want to check them out. I'll also link down my husband's music and the song I was in and the music video I was in. So if you want to see that, feel free to check that out. And Happy New Year. Let's make it a good one, guys. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye!
You are always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind. Oh.